Peace, love, and blessings. This is the Sacred Empress Alitash, your melanated Mayan mystic with the Mayan Moon Energy for today, March 5th, 2024. Before we get started, let me just say if you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, follow, all the things depending on which place you see this video. Now let's get started. The Mayan Moon Energy is taken from the token, which is the count of days, 260 days. 20 signs, 13 tones or spirit energy. That relates to humans because 260 is the gestation period of a human being, and when we're born we check for 20 fingers and 20 toes, and we have 13 major joints. The Mayan calendar is divination, prophecy, and it gives direction. So when we talk about the calendar, you get a whole overview because everything is vital for interpretation. Like I said, prophecy, divination, direction. We start with the year bearer, which is the focus of the year. The white overtone wizard is white so that we know it's about refinement. This year is about adjustment. It's about detoxing. It's about organizing, everything of that nature. The white wizard is about what we say to ourselves over and over again. It's what we're receptive to, what we're willing to allow, what things we see in a state of timelessness. You notice the white wizard's eyes are closed. That's because we have faith and trust. We are not looking outward for anything. We are first going internally. Then we have the overtone spirit energy of radiance. This is where we focus on empowerment and commandment, whether it's empowering ourselves or the people around us, and taking command of ourselves, our environment, things that affect us. This energy is going on from July 26th of last year up until July 24th of this year. We are currently in a transformation cycle. The transformation cycle is a 52-day period that teaches us about how to make and deal with changes. When we are in a transformation cycle, we change form, we have a metamorphosis, we change cycles. It's where our outer reality is equal to our highest self concept. This is the most intense of all the cycles, where 40 of the 52 days are portal days where the energy is more amplified and more intense. And this is the time that we're moving along track with the seasons. This transformation cycle ends a little bit after the spring equinox and it ends on the lunar eclipse. Then we're going to have 52 days of harvest. It is really important that we align ourselves, and we definitely will get a boost being in production with all of creation during this time of year. We are currently in the galactic moon of integrity. This moon has been going on from February 7th. It's going to last until March 6th. The thing that we work on during the galactic moon of integrity is the state of being whole and undivided. The 5 attributes of integrity are honesty, accountability, reliability, transparency, and ethics. So, what would that integrity look like if you were able to walk around in the state of being whole and undivided? And what would it feel like to be in a state of being whole and undivided? What would you be in harmony with if you were whole and undivided? And how would you live in that vibration? These are lessons that we're going to pick up. These are things that we're going to encounter or have been encountering during the galactic moon of integrity. Now, on the 7th, we're going to be moving into a new moon that's going to be the solar moon of intention. So let's get prepared for that shift. So we are currently in the 13-day cycle of power. This is the blue monkey wave spell. It is a powerful time. As you can see here, it is the transformation wave spell of the transformation cycle. So as you probably gather, the transformation will happen more easily, or you can pretty much expect a transformation to occur on these days. So, all of the transformation, we are being ripe for transformation, but we can be assured that on transformation cycle days and the wave spell, we're going to encounter this energy more easily. The blue monkey wave spell is important because it teaches us how to get in touch with our inner child. In order to become something different, we're going to have to be able to not be so serious about life. We don't want to be so stuck in where we are that we're not able to open up to be able to do something else. So the blue monkey wave spell is important because it teaches us to play. When we play, we are definitely in motion. There's not one thing that you play where you are totally still unless you're playing meditation or playing dead. Um, so, um, but the idea of play allows us to interact with a state of being before we're actually there. But actually, we will be there because there's no difference in the subconscious mind between what is actual and what is of the mind. Now, what's also important with the blue monkey wave spell is that we are able to break any illusions. So during this blue monkey wave spell, this 13-day cycle of spirit tones, we're going to be faced with illusions that we're going to be able to deal with. We'll either um, break our illusions to open ourselves up to different parts of ourselves, or the illusion will take us over and we will remain stagnant. The choice is yours. And then we move into magic. So when you are yourself 100%, you're going to tap into your magic. Trust and believe that when you are yourself 100%, the world will shift around you in such a way that it will be magical to you. It is magic. So being yourself is magic. With the Blue Monkey Wave spell, we are also in the time capsule of process, of formulate. So we will be able during this time when illusions come up, when we are in situations where we want to play or practice, we can create or devise methodically a strategy or proposal. So, anything you want to become, this is a good wave spell to test this energy out and break any illusions that you have in regards to what you want to become. So, create or devise methodically a strategy or proposal to break illusions, to tap into your magic, and to not be so serious with life. The Blue Monkey Wave spell. We are in the last days of core days. The core days are a wonderful opportunity where we are in the core of the calendar. As you see, this is a picture of the calendar. There is a column in lavender. Those are the core days. We are in the middle of the calendar. We can reach the core of the galaxy. We can reach our inner core as well. These core days allow us to be very present. So during these days, you want to be present of the things that are going on around you. This is going to give you key information on what needs to be broken, what's there, and this is a really important um, determinant of, why you are where you are by the thoughts that you're having, the environment that you're in, so on and so forth. Core days allow us to get really present, and it gives us preparation for deep transformation. So, as you can see, we have up until the ninth of these core days. Then we're going to move into the eighth column. As you can see, there are one, two, three, four, five signs, two initiation signs, and one of the rest. One refinement, one transformation, one harvest. Then we're going to go into the second set of portal days. We're going to have 10 portal days in a row. We are mimicking the 10 portal days before the core of the calendar, these 10 days are going to be where we turn outward. So our energy is going to be internal out into the world. We're going to have 10 days to express ourselves with an elevated, amplified energy. And so today we're in Kin 136, the Yellow Rhythmic Warrior. Let's get into it. The Yellow Rhythmic Warrior lets us know that today is a day of ripening, a day of harvest, a day of maturation, and a day of wisdom. When we tap into the Yellow Warrior, this is about being fearless. It's about asking the questions that need to be asked, knowing that we are tapping into a natural intelligence. Have you noticed something called AI? And when they ask us to interact with AI, notice that we are giving prompts to this intelligence to tap in and give us um, answers. Well, when we talk about the yellow warrior, we are talking about natural intelligence. It's a natural intelligence that brought us here. There's a natural intelligence that makes all the world work, whether you call it God, the universe, and all the different attributes of the creator. Natural intelligence will express an answer for any question that we hold. And that's the beauty of the yellow rhythmic warrior is that we are able to question. So if we're on a path, or as you can see in this particular sign, you can see three lines in three different areas. And so that's all about direction. Question, what direction should I go in? And be fearless enough to go on the answers that come from being strong and courageous enough to harvest and move forward. Some well known yellow rhythmic warriors are Bob Captain Kangaroo Keyshawn, Tony Dow, Oliver Stone, Nev Campbell, Jose Canseco, and James Earl Jones. We're in the rhythmic tone or spirit energy of equality. This energy is important because we need to organize and balance. Once we are able to organize and balance our life, we're able to deal equally with everything that goes on in our lives. To organize means to coordinate or arrange in a structure whole or make preparations for. And balance is an even distribution of weight, something or someone to remain upright and steady. So we want to be upright and steady. We want to distribute ourselves equally in everything that we do. And focusing on the rhythmic spirit energy of equality allows us to do that through being organized and by balancing. Today we have the throat chakra activated. So today it's all about self-expression and creativity. To tap into, maintain, or balance the throat chakra, we can use turquoise, blue agate, blue topaz, or aquamarine. Essential oils and or herbs we can use are ylang ylang, lavender, and blue chamomile. We also have the solar plexus chakra as well. So for today, it's about our self worth, our personal power, our self respect, our control. We have rose oil, lemongrass, juniper to help us with these energies. All powerful oils. And if you've listened at all, you know I rave about rose oil and its benefits. I believe that every single person should have a little bit of rose oil because it helps balance our moods, balance how we're feeling without us having to get to that state. Our lives and plant lives are so similar that we can use plant world to help us tremendously. The crystals that we can use to tap into the solar plexus chakra are topaz, citrine, and tiger's eye. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday are Mars days. Today we should set intentions and rituals in regards to energy, action, conquering our obstacles, dealing with aggression and conflict, tapping into our passion. Today the moon is in Capricorn. We're in a waning crescent moon. When the moon is in Capricorn, it is not about emotion so much at all. Capricorn deals with achievement, it deals with recognition, it deals with doing the work, things like that. It also deals with long term planning. This is really important as we're asking questions because right now the message is the fact that we need to be thinking more long term. There are a lot of things going on in the world today, and as we're planning not only our lives, we need to take care of our basic needs and necessities as well. So, using this Capricorn energy is going to allow us to plan effectively without being emotionally attached. This detachment is going to allow us to be solid and really think about the things that we need to achieve. And we're in a waning crescent moon, so we are in a state of rest. We're in a state of dormancy. We're getting prepared for the new moon that is going to be coming on the 10th. And so being prepared is always something we should do. So some of the things that I have going on are Mayan Moon Mondays on Zoom. We do a breakdown of the whole week according to the Mayan calendar and according to where the moon is. You get very important information and breakdowns. So you definitely want to check out that Mayan Moon Mondays via Zoom. Also, the Mayan birth chart. As you can see, the Mayan calendar, every day I tell you some well known people of each Mayan sign for the day. When you like to know which sign you are you an initiator? Are you good at making adjustments? Are you a transformer? And are you a harvester? That's one of the things you'll find out. A Mayan birth reading also lets you know some key insights as to who you are, how you have got to where you are, and how to move forward in that energy. Knowledge is always power, and if you have gotten an astrology natal reading, the good thing about a Mayan birth reading is that you do not need a time of birth. And so normally when people want to have astrological readings and don't have a birthday, I put them on to the Mayan birth reading. So if you're interested, please take advantage of that QR code or contact me through any of my networks. So thank you so much. I am the Sacred Empress Alitash, your melanated Mayan mystic. These are some of the places you can find me online, especially if you love the content. If you have lasted this long, thank you so much for listening. Please tap into one of these places, if not all of them. Thank you. Peace and love. Have a great day.